Hello, my fellow colorists. How have you all been? Today I'm coming with an exciting video, I guess. It's a haul. It's also, I think, the first haul I really do on this channel. Um, I don't think I'll be doing many of them, so that's why in my mind it's a little bit special. What I'll show you today is a bunch of stuff, as you can see, that I bought within a couple of months. So it's the months of October, November, and December 2023. So about a quarter worth of stuff. And if you think about it, it was a quarter where we had back to school, where we had Black Friday, where we had Christmas, where in the Netherlands where I live, we had Sinterklaas, which some of you might know as St. Nicholas. It's a really big deal. It's like Christmas. So they give a lot of presents then as well. So yeah, this is also a lot of presents that I got. I asked for a lot of coloring supplies and also some things I cheekily bought for myself. So I'm going to show you all of them. I think we're going to try to do this in an organized way as much as possible. And I'm going to start with coloring books. Then I'm going to go to pencils, to markers, and to some miscellaneous supplies that I got. So I'll put them to the side and start with books. I'm also going to zoom in a little bit so you can see better, hopefully. Something like that. Okay. All right. So with the books, we're going to start with some coloring cards. They're called the Doodle coloring cards. Made to send 30 of them by Karin Lutemer from Paper Fuel. If you open it, you see I've already started working on one. It looks like this. The paper is really thick. It's cardboard, so they're quite nice. The format is bigger than your usual greeting card. Look at the size of my palm next to it. And yeah, they're like sort of cutesy cards. So this is the first one. I kind of bought that on a whim, actually, but I'm happy I did. This one I got on purpose. I didn't have many Christmas books. 2023 was the year when I started coloring, kind of in May, June, that kind of thing. So I hadn't colored anything for Christmas and I didn't have Christmas coloring books. So I went online, I looked some up, I found this one. It's based on books by Debbie McComber. I don't know who she is, but the illustrations are super cute. So I got this one in anticipation for Christmas. I didn't color in it though. But look at this. This is cute, I think. But there's always next year, right? So now I have it for next year. It's really high quality paper as well. It's very thick. Next book I got was a present, a Christmas present. And this is the second coloring book from Kriya Chick, a Dutch illustrator. The paper is really nice in here, and this is sort of her style of illustrations. I wanted to try some portraits as well. And this is a very nice book for that. And then I went back to Christmas, of course. I got this one myself from Coco Wayo, 24 Days to Christmas. I just wanted something cutesy to color in with markers. It's like this, basically, all of it. Dun -dun. So I colored quite a few in this one, and I have a lot of them left for next year as well. This is also from Coco Wayo. It's called Pocket Room. I think it's such a cutesy book. Look, this is one I did. And they all look like this. And yeah, I started coloring in it, and I'm looking forward to finishing. This one I got in autumn, early autumn, I think. October must have been. And then here are some more presents. I think I got this one for Sinterklaas, Winter Wonderland, also for Sinterklaas Main Street. These are all Teresa Goodrich, by the way. Home for the Holidays, also Sinterklaas, and Christmas Charm. I think I got this one myself. I'm not so sure anymore. Maybe I got it when I got Debbie McComber as well. But basically, as you can see, I've upped my collection of Teresa Goodrich books by 4, and 3 of them are about Christmas, and one of them I can just color throughout the year. So that's it for books. So in total, these were 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 within the span of 3 months. I feel like that's a lot. I don't know. What do you think? What I do actually think is it's gonna take me so long to finish all of these books, I think. So I better get to it. So these were the books. I'm very happy with all of them. And now I'm gonna move on to pencils. By far one of the most exciting purchases for me. And I got this with a Black Friday discount. By the way, I'm in Europe, so it's not as big as in the US. It was like 20%, but still, 20% out of a large sum of money is a good discount. So I got this for myself. Bum, 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 bum. The Derwent Inktense, 100 set. I had bought some before, open stock, just to check them out. I think they're very nice, very, very, very nice, and I wanted to try them. So I've sharpened them. I haven't colored with them yet, but I so look forward to trying them out and using them as much as possible this year. If you haven't seen this set before, it's 100 Derwent Inktense pencils. They're with ink, so you use them with water. And the 3 trays that look like this. And these are already sharpened, but I need to swatch them. So this is my Derwent Inktense. I plan to make 2024 the year of really mastering these ones. The largest set of pencils that I have is 72, and that's the Derwent Chroma Flows. So this feels so luxurious to me, 100 of them. What am I gonna do with all these colors? I can't wait to explore. Now, some other pencils that I got were some open stock Caran d'Ache Luminance. And I got this just to complement. I have a set of 12, and I wanted a few more colors. So I got a few. Now I already had 3, I think, so I only got 6, but I'm not sure which ones. No, 7, sorry, I got 7. I think I got these ones, some earth tones and some purples, and I already had some greens. So right now I have 12 in a set, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10 more, so I've got 22 luminance in total. Very happy with them. They color beautifully. I've used them mostly in Rita Berman books so far. I can show you, I can show you a little bit later some works in progress if you like. But yeah, I got a few more open stock pencils. And then I believe the last set of pencils that I got was this one. It's a very budget brand. Big, I think I paid like 15 euro on this or not, for a set of 36. And these pencils, so Big Intensity Premium pencils, these I believe are a much cheaper version of Prismacolors. So they are waxy, they're super soft, they lay down a lot of pigment on the paper. The thing with them is, yeah, they're not numbered, they're just simple, they're made for kids, I think. But they also have a very affordable price, so I thought I would try them out. So Big Intensity Premium. The thing with Prismacolors, at least in the Netherlands, or perhaps also in Europe overall, is they're much more expensive, I've noticed, than in the US. Probably because, of course, they come all the way from Mexico. So, for example, a brand like the Faber-Castell Polychromos feels much more affordable here than a set of Prismacolor pencils. However, I do have 36 Prismacolor pencils. I bought the set of 36, and yes, they are wonderful and creamy and soft. So I wanted to try an alternative that's um, more accessible here in the Netherlands where I live. So that's the reason why I got these ones. I thought to try them out. All right, so that was pencil land for you. Next up, we're gonna go to markers. Starting with alcohol markers. Set I got for, I think also Sinterklaas, is this one. So a set of skin tones of 6 from the Pro Marker brush. I absolutely love the Winsor & Newton Pro Marker, and I wanted to color skin. And I have a set of 24, but the colors are just not right for skin. So this really complements the set I already have, and I'm so happy with them. I tried them, they're wonderful. And in addition to that, I bought myself the Warm Gray 2 open stock, because I use that quite a lot as well. So I've got 7 extra Pro Marker brush, which I'm very happy with. Also on offer, and I got these myself, is a set of Ohuhu Honolulu alcohol markers, 72 colors. Already 72. I know they have so many more, but this feels very luxurious to me. 72 of them. I've tried them out already. They're also wonderful. I do think I have a slight preference for the Pro Markers from Winsor & Newton, but these at the price they are also offered are so wonderful, and I'm so happy with them and the color selection. Yeah, it's great, and 72 is a good start for sure. I've been able to find all the colors I needed to color. So yeah, I'm super happy with this, and I feel like I've completed my alcohol marker collection for a while, that's for sure. Now we're staying with markers, I guess, or you can call them pens. Well, the producer calls them, the manufacturer calls them pens. And these are the Faber-Castell Pit Artist Pens brush. Now, I had these on my wish list for Christmas, for Sinterklaas, and boy, did I get them. Look at this. I think I have enough by now. Let me see, they keep coming, just wait for it. Yeah, and this, and this, and a couple of them I got open stock. So this is a combination. I got some for Christmas, I got some for my wedding anniversary, I got some for Sinterklaas, and I bought some myself. And yeah, now I think I have a almost complete collection of them. So a lot of options in terms of color. Some midtones, some earth tones, some pastels and skin tones. This is a small landscape set. Let me show it closer. This is actually the first one that I got, and then I thought, oh yes, yeah, I want more. And these ones are the only ones that are not brush. I'll show you the nib, and these are metallic, and it's 6 of them. So here's the nib, and I'll also show you the nib of the Faber-Castell brush pens. So same size, if you will, same model, except this is a teeny tiny brush, which I think for colorists it's absolutely wonderful because it gets into all of the tiny spaces. So I'm a big fan. This also, unlike alcohol markers, does not bleed through because it's ink. So it's water-based ink, basically. We call it India ink. It's waterproof, also high light fastness if you care about that stuff. And they have quite a nice range of colors. So yeah, all in all, I'm super happy with these. Now, you might ask, well, you've got quite a few sets, what's happening there? I think there might be 3 or 4 colors that do overlap in these sets. I'll keep them as replacements, of course. This is a set of 24, and then each of these are 12, and this is 6. So that was it for the Pit Artist pen brush markers. Next up, we're gonna look at some miscellaneous. And let me just start with one distress ink color, shaded lilac, and I also bought the tiniest version of the brush. This one's from Nellie's Choice. So I can get into small spaces with it. I was excited to give this one a try. Next up, I also got water pen, a water brush, sorry, from Caran d'Ache. This one has a very special nib. It feels, more like a sponge than a brush, if you can see. And I look forward to, I'm hoping this adds some more precision. And I want to use this with the Inktense pencils and see how that works out. I got this as a present also for Sinterklaas, I think. And then I bought this one myself, but I lost my old comb sharpener, so I got myself a new comb sharpener. This is my go-to sharpener. I'm so happy I have it again, because I use it all the time. And then the last two things I got were this little pouch. I was thinking I would keep all my Pit Artist pens in it, since they come now in so many boxes, and I thought it's nice to just have them all in one place. So this is going to be the purpose of this. I got this one from a general store we have here in the Netherlands called Hema. They have very nice stuff, and this was one of them. And the last thing I want to show you is a color wheel. I didn't have one, so I got it, and it helps me a little bit with choosing colors. So this one's actually called the color wheel. It has many options. It allows you to see how different color combinations could look like as you choose colors. So yeah, that's what I'm using it for as well. So that was pretty much it. I feel like it was a lot. I feel very lucky and grateful that I can have all these things, that I can invest in my hobby, and also that the loved ones gave me such wonderful presents. What I can do is promise to make really good use of them. And this is my plan for this year. And this is also something I want to share with all of you. I feel like, so I started coloring in 2023. 2023 was the year I started coloring. I didn't really know about it before. So, of course, perhaps as you do, when you get into a new hobby, you keep discovering. At first I thought, well, yeah, it's just pencils, right? And paper. And then I realized, wait, it's not just that, there's so much more. And there are all these pencils you can use, and there's markers, and there's different types of paper, and there's inks, and there's so much. So I started buying and discovering and working with all of them. And that's really wonderful, but I think I'm at a point where I've gathered enough, or I've collected enough, and where now I just have to use them on the books that I got and enjoy what I have, rather than only going out and getting more. So my goal for 2024 is not to buy anymore. Yeah, right? But to not buy any more pencils or markers, not to buy any more coloring books. I can ask for my birthday, for example, or for a special occasion, but not just to go and buy them anymore. So if you will, I'm going to try a no-buy year. I hope it really works. I'm gonna try very hard to enjoy what I already have, and really discover and just master the skill of coloring, not just the supplies, which I think we all know. It's just so wonderful to have all of these supplies and to use all of them. But I know so many use so much less, and they do such wonderful work. So my focus will be on just trying to enjoy what I have, make it as beautiful as I can, learn from all of you, from your videos, from your tips, and try to improve my coloring using the tools that are at my disposal already, because I feel very, very lucky in this regard. So yeah, I'm curious to hear from you as well. Do you recognize this, the rush that you get when you buy something new and enjoying it? Or do you also feel you'd like to use what you have already a little bit more? I'm curious to hear your stance on that. I also watched a video from Coloring Chemist recently. She did this series, I think it was in December or for New Year's. And she also shared in one of them that, yeah, she also gathers a lot. And I heard this desire to use also what's there. So I would very much like to do that as well. Yeah, I hope I can do it. With that, I want to thank you for, being there, watching my videos, or simply just posting your own. I find it so lovely and so motivational to watch other colorists, whether they color or they talk about it, and just share their love and their passion for this hobby, or even more for some of them. I discovered this new wonderful world of coloring last year, and this year my goal is to just enjoy it as much as possible and share that enjoyment as well with all of you. So cheers to that. I hope you have fun coloring this year, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.